Welcome back, everyone, to another round of Gore Made breaks. Before I get started, I need to give a very special shout out to the following Patreon members: Tommy White with Relic Nation, Shane W, Vodball Cards, Mitch Smith, Justin Moeller, Joe L, Jeff Ruoff, Barry K with Cards for Days, Michael P of Bass and Ball Cards, Dwight with Clark Sports Cards, Tom Edwards, James Palmer, Ron James, Paul Curry, Darren C of Comfort Cards, and Jonathan H of Autistic Family Collectibles. How are you guys doing today? We are going back at it with another blister pack of some sweet, sweet vintage goodness. Matt, how are you? And Cool Cena, how are you guys doing? I got Matt in first, Cool Cena. Sorry. And Shaka, that's right. We are hunting for Big Macs here. And yesterday, you guys saw we opened one of these of the 1984 variety, two to be exact. And there are legit cards in here. We got the Don Mattingly rookie card out of one of these yesterday, and that is quite literally the best possible card you could have got out of 1984 Topps. So they are definitely putting all the good stuff in these blister packs. Today we are looking for mainly the Team USA Mark McGwire card. That is a childhood dream card of mine. I have never pulled that card out of a pack. I have purchased one or two or four or five, if my wife is listening, maybe one. I've purchased it off of eBay. However, never got one out of a pack. Hey, Tom and Shaka, when were these packaged? I don't know exactly. Based on the general appearance and the discoedness of this, I'm going to guess late 80s, perhaps early 90s at best. Old. And just got watch me gush like a schoolgirl. Hey, if you can't get excited about pulling a childhood dream card, what are you doing buying baseball cards? Right, Terry? I mean, come on. And guys, if you could smash that thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened. 1985 Topps. This is a Cardco repack blister pack. Purchased off of eBay from parts unknown. I don't know when these were made. Maybe some Cardco historian out there could tell me. There's, besides the obvious Mark McGwire Team USA card, we've got the Roger Clemens rookie card from 85 Topps. We've got the Dwight Gooden rookie card from 85 Topps. We got Eric Davis rookie card. And then, obviously, we've got a whole slew of Hall of Famers and whatnot we could get out of here. Let's see if we can't find something special. After yesterday, I'm not even going to bother wasting time about asking if these are worth the money or would I do it again. Heck yes, I would definitely do this again. Is 85 considered junk wax? I'm going to go no, King Arthur, simply because sealed boxes of 85, you're in the hundreds of dollars for one of those boxes. So I'm going to go no, not junk wax. All right. So as usual, we are going to kind of separate what would be considered a good card, decent card, Hall of Famer, or a notable card. Okay, Tony Armas, All-Star. All right. Larry Herndon, Ray Knight. We got the Terry Francona and Tito Francona, father and son card. Kurt Kepshire. Ron Say, the notable name. Jose De Leon. Gary Carter. And let's just take a minute to note, these cards are in fantastic shape. Pretty well centered. And the corners all look nice. Rich Gale. George Frazier, Rob Piccolio, whatever. Ken Landreau, Terry Pendleton, solid name. Remember him from the Braves. Not sure if this is a Terry Pendleton rookie card. It looks like it would be. Terry Pendleton, solid. Steve Braun, Rod Carew, another Hall of Famer. Aurelio Lopez, Jeff Dedman. That is, thanks, GP. Wasn't sure. He doesn't get talked about, but Terry Pendleton had, I felt like, a pretty solid career. John Wathan. Don Sutton, another Hall of Famer. Jeff Russell. I saw the Reds. I thought we might be on the Eric Davis. Andre Robertson. I assume you guys are talking about 86 Topps. 86 Don Russ, we know, has the Jose Canseco rookie. Lance Parrish, another notable name from the 80s. Mark Clear. Jim Gott. Pete Falcone. Sounds like a villain in a Batman. Luis Aguayo. Jim Wolford. Mike Fishlin. Craig Reynolds. John Candelaria. Rufino Linares. Steve McCaddy. Lamar Hoyt. Gary Allenson. This dude has like the same exact hair, and I feel like every card that he's in. Mike Witt. Ron Washington. Got Dave Dravecki. Sad story. Scott McGregor. Doug Frobel. Jose Cruz. I've not seen a USA card. I thought we got one USA card last time. Obviously not McGwire. Gene Garber. There's Paul Molitor, another Hall of Famer, and another really nice looking card. Oh, gee. Bobby Cox. Neil Allen. Charlie Moore. Steve Farr. Bill Caudill. Rick the Mauler. Kiko Garcia. And Ken Singleton. That is one half. Okay, second half. We've got Tom Seaver, Britt Burns, Ron Oyster. Again, I get excited when I start to see the team name pop up there. Dennis Rasmussen, Carlos Diaz, Charles Hudson, Doug Corbett, Tom Foley. Come on, Eric Davis, Rick Cerrone. Don't you dare. No, that's my Commons / Hall of Fame pile, Dwight. Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. Bill Sample. Mickey Hatcher. Tom Pachorik. Tom Brunansky. Dave Meyer. Mario Ramirez. Harold Baines. The 77 #1 draft pick card. Clay Christensen, Dave Anderson, Julio Cruz, Andre the Hawk Dawson, RJ Reynolds, Greg Pryor, Marty Castillo, Mike Fitzgerald, Gary Gaetti, a known name there, Thad Bosley, Tim Lawler. We got the Terry Kennedy father and son card. Bob Shirley, I mean, he's no Willie McGee, but a career in male modeling, I think, was a far-fetched idea, maybe for Harold Baines. Bob Shirley, Bobby Castillo, Ken Schramm, and there's Bob Horner, 78, #1 draft pick. That's got to be a typo. He looks like he's 65 years old in this. #1 draft pick in 78. Reed Nichols, Dave Johnson, Chris Chambly, Don Baylor, Bert Roberge, Mike Easler, Denny Martinez, Bill Schroeder, Dwight Gooden rookie card. Dreams do come true. So, hey, the Dwight Gooden rookie card was in here. So these things are legit. I do feel like they have the good rookie cards are in these things. It is not a repack of only commons. I'm just going to go ahead and say right now, if you've got a childhood dream card that you want to get from the mid 80s, and you don't want to spend a fortune on buying a BBCE sealed box, these little blister packs might be the ticket. Proof is in the pudding, right? We are seeing it happen. That is awesome. The only reason why I'm not Don Mattingly giddy is because when I first started hunting for the Mark McGwire, I bought some rack packs. Some of you guys might remember that. And I actually already got the Dwight Gooden. I got the Dwight Gooden and I got the Roger Clemens. I've got one more, which I'm going to open after this, Dwight, and then I have no more. Got the late Tony Fernandez here. Glenn Wilson. And we got father and son Joel Skinner. Dave Stegman. Al Bumbry. Rudy Law. Joe Price. Dave Rucker. I've had these things sitting on my shelf for literally for months and months. Nice. Yeah, and I will not buy rack packs ever again. And I would not necessarily recommend that you guys buy them either, because you can definitely see the cards in there. And again, maybe it's just my mistrust of online eBay resellers, but I just don't feel like if somebody knows there's a $100 or $1,000 card in there that they're not going to look at that. That's just me. Just found out my unemployment is more than if I was working eBay. Here I come. Well, there you go. Econ 101. All right, guys, let's give it another go. See if we can't find this something on his nose. Little powdery. Maybe he was just freshening up. The thing with these is there's no real way to, obviously, you know, if you've got some sort of fancy gadgetry at home, you could probably undo this crimping or whatever you call it. But you can't really shuffle these cards around to see what's in there. Rack pack, I would go so far as to say they're almost easily searchable. So maybe stay away from those. Okay. After this, guys, that is it with these, at least for now. I will say that if I was to get skunked on this, I might pick these up again if I come by them. Okay, Reggie Jackson with the Angels. We'll take it. Bob Stanley and Dwight. There you go, right there. So there are Team USA cards in here. Bob Caffrey, not the one we want, but there's the answer to that question. Got Lee Mazzilli, Alfredo Griffin. Gary Templeton. Dave Concepcion. Ed Hodge. There's Jerry Roos. Gary Woods. Brian Clark. Got Frank Viola all-star card there. Tony Scott. Ray Fontenot. Atlee Hammaker. Rafael Ramirez. Rick Lysander. Dave Beard. Craig McCurtry, sorry. Sid Fernandez. Jesse Barfield. Julio Franco. He played till he was about 100 years old, right? Chuck Cottier. Ed Lynch. It's crazy to see how old guys used to play. And now we're talking about like, oh, he's a 22-year-old rookie. That's kind of old. Ed Vandenberg. Alex Trevino. Al Cohens. There's Don Sutton. Right there. There we go. Gary Green, another Team USA card. Craig Leferts. Alan Wiggins. There's Terry Kennedy player card. Pat Putnam. Frankie Williams. John Butcher. Jim Sundberg. Bobby Meacham. Scott Thompson. Nice Fu Manchu. There's Jack Morris. Jerry Remy. Tippy Martinez. Eddie Murray all-star card. Dave Schmidt. Phil Necro. That's the right Necro. Keith Hernandez. We'll take that. Tim Twaffle. Any opportunity to say his name is a win. Luis De Leon. Bruce Sutter. Record breaker. Sid Atkins. Another Team USA card. And Captain America. So far, so good. What did we get? 3 Team USA cards. So they're definitely in here. We got Mike Schmidt. Terry, what are you thinking now? Mike Schmidt on the list for best third basemen of all time. Terry Whitfield. John McNamara. Dave Owen. Argenis Salazar. Tony Armas. There's so many names. I feel like coming to a consensus is not easy. Floyd Rayford. There's always going to be somebody that's got to get left off, or they can't all be number one, right? So somebody's going to wind up getting their feelings hurt. Danny Heap. Steve Trout. No relation. Jay Tibbs. Greg Booker. There's Bill Madlock. We got that Bill Madlock autograph last night. Chili Davis. Ted Simmons, another Hall of Famer. Jeff Cornell. Bruce Kyson. Mike Boddicker. Gary, what? Who thought this photo was a good idea? Come on. This is like, I feel a little uncomfortable even looking at this card. Jim Essien. Michael P. I think it was Michael P., wasn't it? Mike Hargrove. Wally Backman. I mean, with the little like finger under the chin. Like, that's creepy. Pete Vacaville, the bad guy. Bob McClure. Lee Smith, Hall of Famer. Scott Sanderson, not so much. Andre Thornton. Cliff Johnson. Yeah. Dale Berra, Bert Hooten. You got Tommy Lasorda, Ken Phelps, Steve Lake, Jorge Oda, Ron Romanek, Eric Davis rookie card. I have never pulled an Eric Davis rookie card until right now, and we just did it. Eric Davis rookie card coming out of here. Nice. It's my first time ever pulling an Eric Davis rookie card. Eric Davis and Dwight Gooden coming out of here. Okay, Junior Ortiz, Rick Leach, Ricky Horton, Vaughn Hayes, Keith Hernandez All-Star, Louis Leal, Dwayne Murphy, Vance Law, Rhino, Mark Langston, Richard Williams, Joel Youngblood, Juan Beniquez, Ron Kittle, and Mike Heath. No Mark McGwire. I'm not terribly surprised, to be honest with you. Got some solid names out of here, though. A bunch of Hall of Famers and notable guys. All in all, not bad for those two. We got an Eric Davis and a Dwight Gooden rookie card out of there. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know. These are a definite win. I'm going to buy more of these. Just the current price of some cards. Hey, Andrew, the current price of some cards make these worth looking into. So I'm definitely not done. And I feel like if I can pull a Don Mattingly rookie card out of these, I don't see why you couldn't pull a Mark McGwire. I would almost think that Don Mattingly probably has this Don Mattingly in this condition probably has the same or more value than the Mark McGwire does. So it's definitely not a downgrade from the McGwire. So if they're putting those in there, I don't see why they wouldn't also have McGwires in there. I'm going back to that well for sure. I don't think we got completely skunked on anything. So stay tuned. I'll be doing more of that. And hey, if in the meantime I wind up being able to build myself a set of 85 tops, then so be it. I don't think anybody would be too upset about having a set of that. That's a cool looking set, nice looking set as well. And guys, thank you for watching me hunt for the Mark McGwire, and stay tuned because in just a couple minutes, I'm going to get fired right back up, and we are opening up Gypsy Queen and Don Russ hanger boxes. See you guys in just a second.